Hello, myself Udayasri MS, second year MSc Biology, St. Mary's College, Thrissur. Here, I am going to explain about defining objectives, preparation of work plans. Defining objectives. Research is an integral part of many occupations, making it a valuable career skill. Research objectives, which are specific outcomes that you aim to achieve through research, can drive your projects and help you achieve your overall goals. Many research projects contain more than one research objective. Typically, research objectives appear early in a research proposal, often between the introduction and the research question. How to write research objectives. Identifying your research objectives is crucial to conducting a successful research project. Here are three simple steps that you can follow to identify and write your research objectives. Pinpoint the major focus of your research. The first step to writing your research objectives is to pinpoint the major focus of your research project. In this step, make sure to clearly describe what you aim to achieve through your research. You can identify a research focus by reading. Break down your research focus into research objectives. Once you know the primary goal of your research project, you can break it down into smaller steps and separate objectives. You can choose one general objective and a few other specific narrow objectives. In general objectives, state in a broad sense what you aim to achieve through your research. Then use the specific objectives to describe how you can achieve your general goal. Write your research objectives in the SMART format. Another key step to writing strong research objectives is to use the SMART format. Using this format can making your objectives clear and easier to understand, which can make you more likely to achieve them. Make sure your objectives meet these criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-based. Preparation of work plans. A work plan is a description of the sequence of the project activities in time. It is much more detailed than a mere timeline tough. It includes information about responsibilities, objectives, and sometimes even the budget. Here are 6 simple steps you should take when creating a work plan. Step 1. Set goals. Step 2. Lay out objectives and deliverables. Step 3. List resources. Step 4. Identify obstacles. Step 5. Create a step-by-step plan. Step 6. Execute and evaluate. Step 1. Set goals. Every project needs a vision. It's a waste of time to spell out the how if you haven't figured out the why. Set some ambitious but achievable goals for your project. This will govern every subsequent step, will give your team motivation to execute the plan. Step 2. Lay out objectives and deliverables. With goals defined, it's time to spell out what kind of objectives and deliverables your team should push for to achieve those goals. Remember to attach deadlines to each objective. Step 3. List resources. Now that you know what you want to achieve and how you are going to achieve it, it's time to identify what resources it will take to get you there. List every single resource you can think of and attach it to each objective. Step 4. Identify obstacles. No plan ever goes off without a hitch. You must identify potential obstacles that could prevent the success of the project, as well as leave some buffer to account for any obstacles you can't foresee. Step 5. Create a step-by-step plan. Now that you have all the pieces, it's time to put everything together by creating a step-by-step work plan and project schedule. You have already laid out the deliverables in the second step, but you must break them down further into smaller and smaller steps here. Step 6. Execute and evaluate. Go ahead and begin executing the work plan. Once the project is underway, evaluate how it's going on a regular basis, perhaps every week for a 6-month project. Chances are you will encounter some issues that will require an adjustment to the work plan. If you run into one of the obstacles you identified, execute the backup plan and adjust the work plan accordingly. If you have done the project planning, you should be flexible enough to do this. Thank you.